They're getting so big, so fast. It is amazing to watch these guys grow. They're a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed them. Their personalities are so unique as well. Kali is a love bug. She's daddy's girl. And Caesar's the same way. He's out here. Caesar's the same way. Those are the two that are probably the closest to me. Zeus has come along pretty good. And Genghis is just Genghis. Genghis just does his thing. Right, baby boy? Genghis? There you go, boy. You just kind of do your thing. Look at the size of their feet, though, guys. I mean, their feet are enormous. Yeah, you guys got big feet. You got bigger feet. You got the big feet. All right. So this is going to actually be, I made this video already once, and then when I uploaded it onto my laptop, it was sideways. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I was so freaking mad. And I've put up sideways videos for you guys before. I didn't feel like doing that today. So I said, well, I will come out and I will remake this video. I think the gray girl's out. Let me see, we're gonna go take a look. So in the video that I had just made, I came out here and the gray girl was in laying eggs, so hopefully we have at least a couple. And see what's going on here. Oh, she's getting ready to go in, or she's coming out. One of the two. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see what's happening. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Got a nice start to the day. Look at that. Little gray girl and both of the brown hens, I think, laid already. Yeah. Hi, girls. Good job. I know Betty's a little bit later. She lays a little bit later. Yeah, so there we go. 3 beautiful eggs. Most of these eggs, guys, I'll tell you right now that I collect, they go right to the dogs. I'm giving the puppies generally 3 eggs a day. Like when I feed them here shortly, they'll get 2 eggs then. And then later tonight, when I feed them later, they'll get 1 more later. So this is kind of the way I've been doing it with them. Ooh, that wind. It is definitely a chilly day, guys. I can tell you that. I am ready for warmer weather. We're gonna have to put these some inside. All right, I'm gonna show you this right now. So that is at 60. What's that? 65? Yeah, 65%. Okay. I had stuck them there. Okay, come on, out. When I went to bed last night, I checked on my batteries. They were at 77%, and so I was like, yeah, I should be fine through the night, no problem, because I'm not really running anything other than like the heat, to keep it at a certain temperature in the camper. And I sleep with it cooler, so it's not as warm. But so yeah, I did that, and then so then this morning when I woke up, I checked the batteries, and they were at 62%. And I went, okay, because the forecast was, you can see like there's wide open clear spots coming up here, a little more cloudy over here, and they were saying like this afternoon we're going to get a lot of sunshine. So I'm like, we'll get topped off then. I'm not worried about it. If it was like way overcast again, I would have probably thought about running the generator just to top it off a little bit, running for like an hour, and it would have jumped it up. But with the sunshine coming today, we should be good to go. So that's kind of where we're at with that one. But you know, just one of those things. It's when you have your own solar system. So let's talk about the solar system a little bit, okay? I know a lot of people always have a lot of questions about the solar system. You have to keep an eye on things. You have to watch things. You have to watch your usage. You know, it always comes down to wants and needs. So if you want to have a solar system, just basically, so like when you walk in your house, you can do whatever you want to do anytime you want to do it. So if you want to run a blender, have the air conditioning or the heat on, run your microwave, have your coffee pot on, whatever. You know, if you want to have it all on at the same time, you have to build your system to be able to handle that. If you don't want to do it that way, then you have to compromise. So what do I mean by that? So if I'm in the house and I decide I want to run the microwave, but the heat's on, I'll turn the heat off, shut that part down, run the microwave, and as soon as I'm done running the microwave, then I'll turn the heat back on. It just so it doesn't overload the system. Too much of a draw all at once will click a breaker, and it'll shut the whole system down. Then I got to come out, reset everything. It's a pain in the behind, and that's one of the things that you learn, you know, with doing this. Now, you know, like I said, is it for everybody? No, but I like it. I've been doing it for 10 years. And I've learned things obviously along the way through that 10-year period. And that's why when I came down here, I mean, the system up in New York was a 24-volt system. And I knew when I came down here that I was putting in a 48-volt system right from the get-go. I was not even going to screw around with it at all. I just knew that I was going to go with a better solar system. And so that's what I've done. And I would highly recommend anyone, if you're looking to do solar, go right straight to a 48-volt system. Don't screw around, because I'm telling you right now, from experience, what'll happen, you're going to go with a cheaper system, you're going to do your 12-volt system to start with, and then you're going to realize, I'm not getting enough power, I'm not getting enough juice, I can't do what I want to do. So you'll go from that to a 24-volt system. This is exactly what I did. And then, you know, that can be functional and that can work. But if you want the most efficient solar system that you can possibly have, then you're looking at a 48-volt system. And that's what I've done down here. And it has served me very, very well. I've been very pleased with the system. And, you know, it's just like I said, it's learning your system, learning how to tweak it, figuring out what works, what doesn't work, what you have to do, what you can't do, those type of things. And it's just a process like anything else, and it works out. It really does. So just sharing that with you. Hope that helps. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And but solar systems are definitely a good thing. When everybody else does not have power, you will still have power. Now, will you need to have a backup system for a generator for that? Absolutely. You know, if you have a few days in a row where you're not getting any sun and it's overcast and rainy, your batteries will definitely go down. And so having that backup generator to help top off your batteries is absolutely a great thing to have. So it's all a process. Now, as soon as we're getting into the better weather now, you know, realistically, I'm trying to think how long. There was a lot of days in March where even though it was cold, the sun was out enough that I did not have to run, you know, the generator at all. You know, generally by the time we get here into April, the days are longer, and you know, I'm able to utilize it much, much better. So that makes all the difference too. Really, truly does. So anyway, like to hear your feedback, hear what you guys have to say. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I hope your week is starting well. I will talk to you all later. Prepperness 1, out for now.